Josh, we had an injury today. Maybe you can just tell everyone about that and what the consequences to the team is.
Yeah, unfortunately, Steve Satole got injured in the session, early in the session. So yeah, he's going to miss out. He had a great season, so obviously it's a bit of a setback, but it's also another opportunity for Nathan to come in on the bench and another youngster, so we're excited about it.
Coach, you haven't been very excitable in the last week or two or whatever, even after the win on Saturday. Are you excited now for what's ahead?
Very excited, Joel. Different way of showing it, maybe, but no, it's a great opportunity. It's a privilege. It's for some guys, it's a once in a lifetime. So definitely ready. We had a good training week, so yeah, looking forward to the challenge.
And for a guy like yourself, you sort of come in just to do Currie Cup head coach work last year and this year, like you said, an opportunity for you to show what you're also capable of doing. You must be pleased with what you've achieved in your short time as a head coach here.
If you really know me, it's never me. We're just building a system, building something that the union can use to take forward. So delighted to be part of it. And like I said, it's a privilege. It's an honour to be in the position this weekend. So I'm just ready for it.
On top of rugby, are you going to play in the final? You know the Cheetahs fairly well. You know what's waiting for you. Does anything change? What about what they might bring to the party and that sort of thing?
They've got a good set piece. They can attack from everywhere. They want to speed up the game. That's what we feel. So for us, it's just to stay in the moment, to be ready, because you never know what to expect from the Free State. So for us to be ready in the moment and just stick to what we do.
Hopefully, play 80 minutes.
We'll take that.
Franco Smith spoke in the week. Franco Smith said he's not concerned about the first 60 minutes of a match. It's what happens at the end that matters on the scoreboard. I suppose you look at it the same way. Depends right at the end what the result is, what the scores are.
Well, I think the score will determine who wins. It's the cliche. No, 80 minutes is a long time. 3-4 weeks ago, you asked us how we're going to start better. So I think it still is a factor. They want to play the last 20-30 minutes. We're aware of that. So no, we need an 80-minute performance.
Have you picked up appreciable differences in the waiting condition for the last 20 minutes in the characters?
The last 20 minutes, there's a lot of factors around the last 20 minutes. It might be conditioning. It might be the type of player you bring from the side that makes that difference. For us to say it's conditioning, I think it will be unfair to the whole system. So it might be conditioning, or just you've got quality guys on the bench.
Well, I don't know how well you know Lions history, but apparently the most successful coach in the history of the Lions was Laurie Maines. And I don't know, Walter can sort of help me out here, but I think if it was that you won the games against the Sharks and the Blue Bulls, you would have actually sort of moved into that position. As over the 2 seasons now, the most successful coach percentage-wise was the Lions. How do you sort of, how have you seen your 2 years as coach for this team?
With Akkers also playing for Laurie, I can never put myself in a bracket like that. There's amazing stories from there. Same with all the other coaches. So I think it'll be foolish for me to look at the stats around that. If I can make a difference to the union and can make a difference in someone's life, then I see that as successful. So it's nice to win, or it's unfortunate if you lose. But for me, it's the impact you try to have.
Ross, are you like a coiled spring waiting to go for this one?
I'm excited. I don't know how many finals I've played in, but yeah, there's nothing better than running out in front of about 40,000 people. If it's for you or if it's against you, either way, you want to prove them right or you want to prove them wrong. So there's no better feeling than running out there in front of a packed stadium.
Is home ground advantage a big ally in the final specifically?
Yeah, to a certain point, I think it is. But then again, we've been a bit better away from home this season. But yeah, that's just the mindset at the end of the day. These youngsters coming through, they'll play anyway.
Do you think it helps that the last time you were in Bloom you did win?
To be honest, that was what, 3 weeks ago or so. So the guys, that's in the past. So refocusing on this weekend, it's a completely different challenge, a completely different ball game, playing in a final. So yeah, there's a bit more pressure, but at the same time, I don't think youngsters know what pressure is these days.
You say you're excited in that, going up against Ruan Pino, does that excite you a little bit more?
He's Ruan's a classy act. I used to play with him there at the Sharks back in the days. We're talking about 10, 11 years ago. So, giving away my age here, but yeah. No, he's a class act, and as soon as you start playing the man, you forget about what your job is at the end of the day. If you focus on what you've got to do as a player, I think that's key for the team to be successful.
I mean, tell us all this, I'll call you Gum Ross from now onwards.
That's perfect.
I mean, you've got talking about records, you've got quite a record to follow. One Currie Cup final, 2 tries. You were man of the match in that match, was it right?
2015,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good memories.
Yeah, I'm sure. And you actually sort of sparked quite a bit in that beginning with a few of your breaks and so on. Was it just an occasion that lifted you that you feel could be repeated on Saturday?
Well, if the opportunity presents itself, you can't be stupid and try to do everything yourself. So, for instance, if the gap is there, take it. If it's not there, then hopefully you can put somebody else into a gap. That's finals rugby. You got to play a bit smart, and I think that's one of my strengths at the moment is just being able to read a game. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Cash, are there any players that you look at specifically from the opposition that you maybe target, or you just spoke about Ruan Pienaar now, and Clayton Williams was another standout player for Cheetahs.
Yeah, they've been in good form. They said definitely got individuals that's in great form. But like Rossi said, we don't want to take too much focus away from the team thing. So they're definitely on form. Certain individuals there, but we'll stick to what we know and see if we can as a team come out in the end.
Afrikaans.
Ja, ik kan.
Vrouw Ros.
Ja, Ros, you can. So die verras hier weet en vertel ons maar net van Steve's injury.
Ja, ongelukkig het Steve seer gekry net na die opwarming. Het voel regtig jammer vir hom, hy het 'n great seisoen gehad, so ons het uitgesien na hom die naweek, maar dis nou nog 'n geleentheid vir Nathan wat ook 'n jong speler is, hy het 'n bietjie super rugby al gespeel om deur te kom. En ja, die voorbereiding die week was goed geweest. Ons sien uit na die bus na Bloemfontein toe, so ons sien baie uit na die naweek.
En enige spelers wat uitstaan vir die Cheetahs?
Hulle is regtig op goeie vorm. Die laaste 3 weke het hulle vir ons gewys. Hulle het verseker sterspelers in hulle span. So vir ons is dit net belangrik om na ons eie proses te kyk en net in die oomblik te bly.
And then just Ross, a question to you. The orange and the Harleys waiting for you at Free State Stadium. Excitement or intimidation?
It's more excitement. It's like for me when facing the haka, it's either going to intimidate you or it's going to make you ready to go and give it more than what you usually do. So it depends on the person. For me, it makes me a bit more excited.
Who rolls louder, the motorbikes or the Lions?
Thanks everyone.